YouTube. Welcome back. This is Ricky with Shoe Monster Tech, and today we have a very special knife to look at. This is the MICROTECH LUDT, which is the L Underwater Demolition Team. I know nothing about the underwater demolition team. What I do know is that a lot of people have been raving about this automatic knife. It's been out for a little while now, and it's a great everyday carry. And I will get into the nitty and gritties after I give you the specs and all that good stuff. So first of all, before we get into the specs, I'd like to thank Tier 1 Gears and Reviews. He has his own YouTube channel. He's the one that lent me this knife to show you guys. So go check him out. I'll put his links down in the descriptions. Please subscribe to his channel. Great guy. Okay, so as you can see there, yes, this is an automatic knife. This is actually my first automatic knife that I'm reviewing. So this is a fun one for me, and I'm excited about this one. All right. First, let's go into the blade length. It's 3.42 inches. Close length is 4.62 inches. The finish on it is black. Pocket clip on it, it is tip up. Opener is got that push button because it's an automatic. Best use is everyday carry. Blade style, you got your drop point. You do have your handle material is aluminum. And it's made in the United States. Oh, let's go back to the blade. Blade thickness is 1/8 of an inch. Overall length is 8.03 inches. This is the partially serrated. It is an again automatic knife, and this is ambi, so that's a cool thing, right? Let's see. I think that's it. Blade materials on this one here, as you can see, it's XHP. Edge resistance on this is probably going to be the best thing about this steel. Now, I was doing my research, and MICROTECH actually has all kinds of different versions of this knife. They have the plain edge, they have different colors on the aluminum here. I mean, the style of the looks of this handle is the same in all those different editions of the knife. And of course, they have all kinds of different steels. So that's pretty cool, right? You can have your own pretty much unique version of this knife. So let's do some knife comparisons, and let's start off with the Para 3. So as you can see, yeah, it's definitely bigger than the Para 3, not by much, but it is. You can check that how thin that blade stock is compared to the Para 3. So you're gonna have a nice slicey dicey everyday carry knife here. Let's compare it to the Rat 2. The style of the handle is actually very similar. I don't have the Rat 1 on me, so if I had the Rat 1 on me, I believe the Rat 1 in this one is you know, very, very similar. I mean, especially the shape of the handle. So, and you can choil up on this with finger choil there if you really, really want to. And that actually is pretty much the same for the Rat 1 and Rat 2. So, very similar, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, what else do I want to compare? Of course, I got to bust out the Kubi. Yeah, so it's a little smaller than the Kubi. And so my Kubi is one of my bigger everyday carries. Oh, if we put it like that, it must be that camera angle. So it's actually pretty much the same. Let's, I think the camera was tricking me there. Yeah, there we go. So actually, we line them up. Yeah, they're pretty much spot on. If you go tip to the bottom of the handle. Huh. Yeah, cool. All right, let's compare to the mini grip. I don't have the full-size grip on me, but we do have the mini, and obviously the mini grip is smaller than this guy. Put that down. Let's grab a pen here. So you can see the size of a regular everyday carry pen. With it open, so it is larger, obviously, with that. And here we are with it closed. Okay, most people really have to watch out before you buy this knife, because it is an automatic, and a lot of places automatic knives are just not allowed. So do your research first before you go out and buy one of these knives, if you prefer to, if you really like this knife, which in my experience, handling this knife is amazing. This is a cool ass knife. Honestly, when I first opened it, it's got some recoil to it. Whoa, it's got kick. Yeah, I'm not used to that. So I'm more of I like my knives to be manual. I tend to open them up. It's more of a fidget thing. So with these automatic knives, it's quite interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. I think MICROTECH did a really good on this. Okay, so anywho, just keep that in mind with the automatic knives. If it's legal or not in your state, country, wherever you're at, and obviously the blade length. So the blade length on this again is 3.42 inches, so it's not under 3 inches. I know a lot of places, it's got to be under 3 inches. So let's go into the pros and cons, right? Yeah, that's always fun. We'll start off with the cons on this. Not a lot of really crazy cons to go on. I'm really gonna nitpick at this. The price of this knife is about $250 for this particular model here. With the different models, they range from $230 on up. So it just depends what steel and what version you get of it, right? Yeah. Okay, so my biggest gripe, and again, I'm nitpicking at this knife because I absolutely love this knife, is the branding here. It's like a billboard on their blade, right? And then you got the other side. There's nothing on the other side. Yeah. So that's strange, but it is what it is. It's not a deal breaker by far. Another con I can maybe think of on this knife, it is really slicey dicey, super thin. I do like that, but you do have to be careful with the tip. No prying anything with it, which I don't do that with my knives anyways. I learned the hard way a long time ago doing that, and so yeah, that was the first and last time I did that. Anywho, so yeah, there is a potential of maybe bending the tip, just depending on how hard you are on your knives. So that's maybe a con there. Not a big con. I'm really and truly, the cutting edge on this is sweet, super sharp. Okay, so the hardware on here, it's not meant to be opened up, taken apart, and cleaned whatsoever. I imagine it voids the warranty, right? Yeah, I would say so. So yeah, no taking this knife apart unless you want to avoid the warranty, which I would not suggest. Another thing, maybe the pocket clip. You can see there, these three little fellas. You can feel a little bit when you're on the knife there as you're holding it. Not too much, but I can feel it. I can also feel this guy right here, the pocket clip, how it just angles a little too much up. So I can feel that right there, a little hot spot. Not a huge deal. Like I said, these cons are really not that big of a deal on this knife. This knife is a sweet ass knife. It's just one of those knives when you first pull it out and you're instantly in love with it. That action on this knife. Okay, so we're getting into the pros now, right? So pros. I've got a lot of pros on this. First pro is the ergos on it. It just feels great in your hand. You really feel like you can get a good grip on this knife. I do like the grooves on this aluminum handle. Pretty sweet. It's just it reminds me of the grip of the Rat 1 and the Rat 2. I really love the Rat 1 and Rat 2. So that's just all around a good thing. The action on this, of course, you're going to have some retention. It is automatic knife, but the retention on this is very smooth when closing it. And when you open it, bam! That is a huge pro. This automatic knife is just crazy when it opens up. Like I said, it scared the crap out of me. Bam! It's just insane, really insane. I'm really excited about this knife. I do like how there's jimping all over it. I am a huge fan of jimping, and it's got quite a bit, as you can see. By the way, I believe this lanyard does come with this knife, so since this is not my knife, I think I would actually normally just take this off of this one. I don't know, kind of looks good. But anywho, get back to the jimping. Yeah, so look at the jimping on this, just awesome. And I imagine since it is an underwater demolition team knife, again, I don't know much about it, but I'm thinking maybe they wear gloves with it. It's underwater, so it's got to be something you got to hold on to. You got to have some extra jimping, more than usual. So I wish, honestly, all everyday carry knives had this much jimping. I mean, you got it in the backside, you got it right here. I love this, love it, love it, love it. So that's a huge pro, right? Another cool pro is, we'll go back to the handle. There's a chamfering on this. If you can see it, okay, look at that. Really good detail. I mean, you would expect that out of MICROTECH. They make some really great knives. Yeah, some of them are really pricey. Some of them aren't too bad. I mean, this one here, like I said, $250 for what you're getting. I think it's definitely worth it. I would definitely recommend this if you got the $250 and you're looking for an automatic knife. Something for everyday carry, something with good edge retention on the blade. Yeah, yes, definitely. But again, you can't take this knife apart. You're going to avoid that warranty and you're going to ruin your knife. So don't even think about it, right? Sure, why not? So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you, Tier 1 Gear and EDC Reviews. Awesome dude. Lent me a few great knives to have some more content on my video. So go check him out. Again, I'll put his links down in the description. And you guys have a great day. All right, bye.